Welcome back, guys. We're making engine mounts today. We're gonna be going in some pretty deep depth.
Going in some deep depth?
Because some of you guys have asked about, how we're gonna do engine mounts, and I think it's time that we show you how we're doing it.
Make sure you guys like and subscribe.
Follow us on TikTok and Instagram.
Down in the description below. Now let's get started on these freaking engine mounts. Okay, so what we've done here is we've marked a line. That bottom line is the same angle as our mount. So we're gonna cut the mount there so we can just have a flat piece of metal going across. Make sense, Zach? How's it looking, Zach?
I don't know what's down there.
So we've got our piece cut. So that you can see it'll be nice and lined up. So then we gotta cut a piece of metal that'll go down along it.
You know what I just realized?
What?
If we weld a metal plate on the bottom of this, it's gonna be too low for that. Anyway.
So now we're gonna get the other engine mount flattened out and get some metal plates cut out to actually connect them together. So we're gonna do that. So we got our CAD going on here. This is a rough idea what our engine mount's gonna look like. We're gonna gusset it afterwards. So we're gonna get this cut out of metal and so we can tack them together. Right, Zach? Yes. Okay, sounds like a plan. So we're gonna get this template cut it out of metal, and then make our section out of real metal this time, like men.
Men don't use metal, men use wood. Where'd you put your safety glasses?
They're somewhere.
Well, you need them to grind.
I know. Zach's got our template traced out, and now we're gonna cut it out. Right, Zach?
This is my new seat.
Yeah. So then we'll show you guys what we're doing after we get this cut out. Fun stuff, right? Okay, we got a new blade because our other one was dull. And so now Zach's just gonna cut out the hole, the mount real quick, and then we're gonna get them tacked up.
Aye, Captain Crunch.
Yep, and then I'm gonna get, for the driver's side, I'm gonna get another CAD mount, cardboard dated design mount cut up. So we've got our other mount ready to cut out, and Zach's just gonna sit here and get this hole drilled real quick. So we'll be back in a minute. Right, buddy?
Aye, Captain.
Okay, Zach's got our hole drilled. I think you have the wrong orientation. Oh, no, that's good.
What do you mean?
I don't know. Look at that. So for you guys out there who are wondering how we're doing the engine mounts, yeah, we're just repurposing the ones that were cut originally. And we have our, let's see. There we go. So we're gonna make it look better in the future, don't worry. We're gonna gusset it and whatnot, but what Zach's gonna do is he's just gonna, well, first we're gonna have to bevel the edge of this to get better penetration, but then Zach's just gonna go through, get it tacked, and we're gonna go from there. I'm still working getting this side ready to go, but we'll show you guys this side once we're actually gonna do it. But you can see that's our engine mount so far. And we're gonna, again, don't worry, we're gonna strengthen the crap out of it, but overall I think it's looking pretty decent.
It'll work.
It will work, it'll be very strong.
Donkey, it'll do.
So as I hoped, the engine mount, if we flip it around, works perfectly for the other side. So we're just gonna use the same template to make another engine mount. So Zach's just over there beveling that one. And then we're gonna do this one next. You ready to weld some engine mount, Zach?
Yes, I just need to move this stuff so I don't blow or catch this on fire. Cover.
Okay, Zach's got them tacked, with this side tacked. We're gonna pull it back off and he's gonna do some better tacks to make it more structural. And then we'll go through later and completely weld it, right? Once we're gusseting it.
No, we're just gonna leave it tacked.
That makes sense, that's smart for engine mounts. Anyway, so he's gonna pull this off, tack it some more. I'm gonna get this other engine mount cut out and whatnot, and then we'll get that tacked. Okay, this one, tacks are finished on. This one we've got tacked, but we're gonna pull it off, put some little gussets on it, and then tack it again, re-bolt it up and see if it holds or not. Right, Zach?
What?
Yes.
Okay.
All right, so this engine mount, we just made these little gusset things to support this section. So we're just gonna tack these on real quick, and then we'll get this engine mount thrown back on, and we're gonna test them there.
So I guess the time has come right now to attempt and see if she will hold just the mounts.
Which we've got both of them fairly well welded up. They're not completely welded yet, but they're pretty good. Hold on. Technical difficulties, we'll be right back. We're back. Let's see. We can just, how about we, and just like that, we have, again, the engine mounts are not finished. Here, Zach, you explain what the plan is. You explain it to us.
So basically, so far, all we have is this. We're gonna end up gusseting it more, just to add more strength in, and we're gonna do some research to see if we can just flux core finish weld it, or if we're gonna get gas and finish weld it.
I've heard that flux core gets better penetration. I don't know if that's true or not though, so we're gonna do research before we finish welding it to see if we should get gas or not for the welder. But anyway, and just for you guys out there, we are beveling our cuts to get better penetration, for you guys who know anything about welding, because our welder is a lower, it's a smaller welder, but it should be able to do this well enough as long as we bevel our cuts on both sides to get better penetration.
As he explained. So these aren't fully done yet, but as you can see, it is holding up the engine with no help. And she's sturdy.
She is very sturdy in there.
So guys, RB20, that is how we're doing engine mounts. If this isn't enough detailed, you guys can leave a comment below and we can go through and do a short video that's goes into a little more depth with how we did everything. But I believe everything like this, like if you wanted to, you could probably do the exact same thing for an RB25 or RB26.
It's the exact same for the RB25 and RB26. And if you look up here at the top, we should have enough clearance, hopefully, for our timing cover and our cam sensor. We might have to notch a little bit of this out, but it won't be too bad.
All right.
Exciting stuff. Guys, this is our current ride, right, Zach?
Oh yeah.
It's gonna be fun. 5-speed.
Like you pull up at a light and you do that, people are like, whoa. He's got some horses under there.
And then you're holding, like, you're wearing a 5-point harness, you'd be like, oh. And then you're gonna go like 2 miles an hour and be like, oh.
This is the pro rally car, right?
Oh yeah, as you can tell, I mean, there's a full cage and everything.
Yep, this is
At least this clutch is like so destroyed where you can just.
That's not good. That's not a good thing.
It's fine. After this one, I'm gonna send it.
So much speed.
This thing flies. What are you talking about, dude?
Oh yeah, that's
not a lightweight kit.
Oh yeah, for sure. So we're back from our adventures in the Escort. It was fun.
Didn't get pulled over.
We didn't actually, surprisingly. So we've decided on the engine mounts. What we're gonna do next is we're gonna gusset it from this point to this point and this point to this point. But we're gonna finish welding the rest of it first. We're then gusset it. We'll do some, CAD to kind of get our shapes filled in correctly and whatnot. From this point though, it's just a lot about just welding in the empty areas. So not really much we can show you guys with that, but we are gonna show you guys where we're gusseting it from. So that's our plan and we're gonna start getting to it. What's up?
What's up?
So we've got all of our gussets cut out. This is kind of what we're thinking as a rough idea. I gotta get these tacked, but you can see it braces the whole engine mount, and then we're gonna clean it up and make it look better. But we've got some more cut out for that as well. We're gonna get them welded and we'll get them tacked, and then we'll show you guys how they look. All right, here's the passenger side, basically finished. We just gotta do a few more touches on it, but that thing should not budge at all. Like, that is strong. Weld it all the way along there. We're gonna get some welds along there as well, and then we'll paint it. All right, this is our painting setup. It's 10 out of 10. We're gonna go through and paint the engine mounts now, and just kind of show you guys the before of what they look like before painting, and then I'll show you the after once I'm done painting it. All right, so as you can see, on the right is Zach's unpainted one. On the left is my painted one. You can see the big difference that painting it made. They're not perfect, but they honestly don't look that bad. They will do very well at holding the engine in place. So Zach's gonna go through, give his a nice coat of paint, and then we'll get them back on the motor. All right, Zach, what's going on? Oh, also, here's the engine mount for me. Here's the, it's right there. There's Zach's. We're gonna get these bolted on real quick and show you guys how they look once they're actually on the car itself. How's that sound good?
How does that sound good? I know you're hungry.
All right, so you can see engine mounts are all nice and painted up. They look beefy. Like honestly,
They look really aggressive.
they look really beefy. Engine is very firm in there.
She's not gonna go anywhere.
So next step is gonna be the timing and the water pump,
Yes, sir.
which Zach's got the stuff for that. He's just waiting for it to get here.
I have it ordered. I'm just waiting on water pump as of right now.
Yeah, so it's gonna be fun. So we'll see you guys next week. We don't know what we're doing yet, but see you guys next week. Remember to follow and subscribe and all that good stuff.
Subscribble.
TikTok and Instagram in the description. And peace out.
And make sure you subscribe to YouTube.
Peace out.